Hello children, here I am with the running chapter, that is shares and dividends, and we are going through exercise 3 and we are about to start question number 6. So let's read the question. A lady holds 1800 rupees 100 shares of a company that pays 15% dividend annually. Calculate her annual dividend if she had bought these shares at 40% premium. What percentage return does she get on her investment? So first of all, we have to understand what is given. A lady holds 1800 rupees 100 shares. This is the number of shares. Okay, so don't be confused at what is this. Rupees is not written. It means this is number of shares. And what is this? This is face value of one share. So we'll note down all these things. And what is this? This is dividend percent. And what we have to find out? We have to find out what percentage return. Okay, percentage return we will find out. Okay, so let's start. See, first of all, I have noted whatever is thing is given. Number of shares is equals to 1800. Face value of one share is rupee 100. Dividend rate is equals to 15%. So what is annual dividend? We have to find out that. And what is the formula of dividend? Again, we are using the same formula. Dividend is equals to dividend rate or dividend percent upon 100 into face value of one share into number of shares. So rate is given 15%, so we have written 15 by 100, and face value was 100 rupees, so I have written 100. How many shares? 1800 shares. So 100 cancelled, and 15 into 1800 is equals to 27,000 rupees dividend. That was his total income. Okay, since he bought each share at 40% premium, it means what is the market value of one share? Market value of one share is face value plus 40% of face value. As you know that premium means plus, market value will be more than face value. If 40% discount will there, then we have to subtract, and if at par it is written, it means market value is equals to face value. But here 40% premium is written, that's why we have added face value plus 40% of face value. That is, face value is 100 and 40% of 100 is 40. So 100 plus 40 is rupees 140. It means market value of the share, one share is rupees 140. So what is the total market value? Total investment, market value of 1800 shares is equals to what? Number of shares into market value of one share. So when we'll multiply, this is equals to 252,000, 2,52,000, okay, rupees. But what we need to find out, we have to find out percentage return. What is the formula percentage return? Dividend upon MB, not dividend percent. This is dividend upon total investment or total MB, not MB of one share. This is MB of total share or total investment in 200. What was dividend? Dividend was 27,000. Here we have calculated 27,000. We have written here. And what was MB or total investment? This is total MB or total investment. You may write this also. And its value is 252,000. So we have written here in 200, and when we deducted all the numbers, it is equals to 75 by 7, that is 10 whole 5 by 7%. This is the percentage return. It means on this amount he will get return 10 by 57%. Now let's see question number 7. First of all, see in your book what is given. What sum should a person invest? Okay, total investment we have to find out in rupees 25 shares. Okay, this is face value of one share, selling at rupees 36. So this is MB. This is face value of one share, that is the original price of the share, and this is the market value, that is present rate of the share. To obtain an income of rupees 720, means total income, dividend should be rupees 720. if the dividend declared is 12%, dividend percent is given, this is 12%, this is dividend percent, face value of 1 share, mark value of 1 share, these things are given. So first of all we have to find out total sum invested. Second, what we have to find out, the number of shares bought by him. And third, the percentage return on his income. So let's see how I have solved it. First of all, I have written that according to the question, total investment we have to find out. Okay, what is given? Face value of 1 share, that is FV, is given rupees 25. MV of 1 share is given rupees 36. Dividend percent is 12%. So first of all, we will try to find out dividend, that is the total income that is given. Not total income, we are not going to find out. First of all, dividend is given, dividend percent is given, FV is given, but number of shares is not given. So we'll put the value in place of dividend. We have written 720 because that is given. Dividend was given, that was rupees 720, so we use that value here. Then dividend percent was 12%, and here is 100, and in place of face value we use 25, and number of shares, then we 25 4 is 100, 4 3 is 12, then 3 came here, 720 by 3, so it is 240. Number of shares is 240. This is your first answer. Total investment is what? We know the formula. Total investment is equal to marked value of 1 share into number of shares. So marked value of 1 share is 36 into 240, so that is total investment is 8,640 rupees. Now we have to find out percentage return. So we know that formula of percentage return is dividend, not dividend percent. You have to write dividend upon total investment or total MB into 100. So what is total investment? 8640. What is dividend? Dividend was 720, so I have written 720 by 8640 into 100. When we calculated all these things, this is equals to 25 by 3, that is 81 by 3%, and this is your answer. So in this video, up to this question, children. Bye bye.